where I'm coming from when I'm talking about developing young athletes and what we want to try and implement into those athletes. Now, I love pictures, I love colours, as I said, so we've had a lot of the discussions on the tables as well in terms of what do we want to see from players. I think we could all there or thereabouts agree on the movements and things that we want to see players, certainly young players, being able to implement, okay? If we covered the full spectrum, you see there's many things, but I think it would boil down to roughly those kind of things. Anything in red there you can see is gym-based, typically. You obviously can do a lot of those things on pitch, but typically, you know, if I said we're going to do some squat development work, we would typically go in the gym, certainly with the older players. Pitch-based stuff in the green here, and then yellow, you know, how you want to define balance can be kind of go under both camps really. But we could spend ages probably discussing it, but we'd kind of come to agreement we want players to do relatively, you know, majority of these things or all of these things in an ideal world, okay? When it comes to how, we start to probably get a bit more into the nitty gritty. We want to get a bit more down into the nuts and bolts of how we can actually change this. Now again, there's going to be big differences between the age groups, okay? And some of those movements are going to be less important. You know, some of those athletic qualities, I call it that last slide. Some of those kind of, for example, high-speed tolerance. Do we really want an under 9 being exposed to lots of, you know, 50-meter sprints to try and get, you know, high-speed distance into the hamstrings? Probably not. In fact, I'd say no, we wouldn't. But those things are what we want to eventually see our players being able to do.